All right, one more B Hop video before I officially make my prediction on this Saturday night's fight. This video on Bernard Hopkins will not be on admiring the man and the legacy that is Bernard Hopkins, but talking about the comments that he had told, he has said in an interview on ESPN. I think it was today. Yes. He said that he is not more famous, that he hasn't transcended the sport, that he doesn't get more coverage because he is black, and he blames the mainstream media lack of coverage of his fights on his race as usual, and that is one of the reasons why many people would dislike Bernard Hopkins, because he's a real dude. He speaks what's on his mind, and he says what he wants. He's still a thug at heart, I think. At least in the terms of keeping it real, not being afraid of what people are gonna say about him, or not being afraid of hurting somebody with his comments. Onto the comments themselves. Do I think that Bernard Hopkins would be more famous, would make more money right now if he had the same exact legacy? I mean, the same exact fights, the same exact history, his same exact style if he was white? Um, that's hard to say because he is so hard to look at inside the ring. And I think that the racial comments that uh, I hate that boxing has to get racial all the time, but that's just the nature of the beast, I guess. But look at Mayweather and Pacquiao. They're the two most famous boxing stars today, and neither of them are white. Man, Mayweather's black, so maybe because Bernard Hopkins doesn't act the fool like Mayweather does, or but I don't see why being black would affect his coverage from the media. So he is right to an extent, because Kelly Pavlik was getting love from everybody, because Kelly Pavlik was the American dream, a poor white man coming from nothing to be the undisputed middleweight champion of the world. And Bernard Hopkins just destroyed that narrative, destroyed everybody's thought, destroyed that perfect story. I mean, Kelly Pavlik, who knows what he could have been had he, well, he was always a limited brawler, but who knows, had Bernard Hopkins not beat him, he would have stayed at middleweight, been dominant for a while, at least until Sergio Martinez would have beat him, which was, I believe, a few years after. I think his fight with B Hop happened in 2008. But do I think that do I think that Bernard Hopkins would get more coverage if he was white? Of course. But do I think his legacy has been affected because him being black? No. And anybody that says that is ah is just stupid. Because who does everybody regard as the greatest of all time? Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali. They're both black. Henry Armstrong. The only person that is white in most boxing writers' top 10 is Willie Pep. I don't know, maybe some other people. Can't really think of any, actually. Jack Dempsey. I don't think he's in anybody's top 10 of greatest of all time. But black people have a huge history of being innovators in the sport, and they give much love and coverage from the media. I think the thing with Bernard Hopkins, the reason he doesn't get covered is because of his personality, and because of his style. Just because of his style. And yeah, he he has all the right to think that that is the reason, but that is just an easy way out. Just saying because I'm black, and I don't think boxing has to get racial all the time.
All right. Peace.